What's going on YouTube? It is Drew with Profit Monsters back at you with another Goodwill outlet bins haul video. As you can see, I got some awesome stuff and I can't wait to show it to you guys because it is insane. But wait, I gotta get something first. I'll be right back. Okay, check me out. Q4 is here and I'm stocking up on Christmas stuff. So my first find is this little elf helper here. Check me out. Think I can rock it? Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. Whoo, it's hot though, so I'm gonna take the hood off. Alright, so let's jump into these Goodwill bins finds. I'm so stoked. Let's start up here. And actually, we'll start right here because it's a little bit of a smaller stack, so I can move it out of the way. First up, we got this vintage Property of FSU shirt. This thing is single stitch, super old, on a Russell brand athletics tag. This is probably from the 80s, I believe, maybe even earlier. So pretty cool find there. Next up, we have the Tommy Jeans khaki shorts. Just nice pair overall. They're a little bit bigger and baggier, so this style's really in right now. Good chance I'll sell these on Poshmark or Depop before I sell them on eBay. Again, if you don't know what the Goodwill bins are, it's an outlet where you pick up clothing and you pay for it by the pound. In my area, the outlets are $1.39 a pound, so everything that you see here, I paid about $32 for all of it. So as we go through it, I'll tell you what I think I can sell it for. I picked up these Oshkosh pants because the vintage Oshkosh stuff actually has really high sell-through rates as far as price is concerned. Some of the dresses for like infants and little girls and toddlers can sell over $100 to $150. So I picked up these pants because they were just really cool looking from the 90s era, and I'll probably list them for like 20 or 25 bucks and see if I get any hits. I got one pair of Armani jeans. These are authentic Italian brand Armani jeans. These are not fakes. These are real and they're in really good condition. I will probably list these for about $49.99 and see what happens. And then these are a pair of older, not super old, Nautica shorts. I might just keep these for myself because they're my size, nothing fancy, but if I listed these would probably be like 15 bucks. Now on to the fun stuff. Show you guys some bread and butter items that I pick up. I always pick up Nike tank tops. This one is specifically Florida Gators, just in really good shape, no rips or stains, and just a really clean tank top. So I'll pick those up all day. That's an easy $12 to $15 sale. Here is a Nike tank top. This is a dry fit. This is one of those racerback tank tops or whatever it's called, but it's just black with the swoosh on it. This is just a classic bread and butter item. Whoops. I'll probably list this for about 15 to 18 bucks and see what happens. Next, we have this really cool 2001 Walt Disney World Discover the Magic pullover hoodie. There's like all the characters and features on the inside there. It says Epcot, Magic Kingdom, MGM, and the established date. And then this says 01 of October. So this is a 2001 print, which is pretty cool. And it's got Minnie and Daisy on it. I'll probably list this really high at like 35 or 39 bucks and see, you know, where it goes from there. Most of this stuff I'm also going to be making the buyer pay shipping unless it's super lightweight. So like the tank tops, I might run free shipping on. But other than that, it's pretty much the buyer's going to pay shipping. All right, next up, another classic bread and butter item. This is just a Mickey Mouse shirt. Nothing super fancy. It's just in really good shape. But it is kind of like red, white, and blue. It's not vintage. It's screen printed on the tag. So there's no old Walt Disney tag or anything. This is probably another $15 item. Disney has a huge following. I pick it up every time I go to the bins when I see it if it's in good shape because I sell it constantly. I probably sell a Disney item every other day at least, sometimes every day. Next up, we got a couple of jerseys that I picked up. This is a Dallas Cowboys jersey. This one is Reebok R. Williams right here, number 31. It's a really good size. Football season is literally about to start. We're in preseason right now, so this is a really good pickup. These jerseys I'm going to get listed today, and hopefully I'll list all these jerseys for somewhere around 20, 25 bucks. This is a Nike North Carolina Tar Heels jersey right here. This one's in really good shape too. No rips or tears, no stains. Got the Nike tag on it, and it's just a blank, but I still sell blanks pretty good, so I'll take that all day. That's probably a $20 jersey. And then I'll do this one. This is the Terrell Owens Dallas Cowboys jersey on a Reebok on the field NFL shirt. There's a little bit of, actually it's pretty good, to be honest. I am really surprised by the white, how clean it is. And this is a medium, but this thing probably fits like a large or an XL. So I always take measurements of my stuff and make sure that that's accurate so people don't send me returns. Next is a 1999 Atlanta Braves little button-down Henley shirt. I know it's 1999 because it says it right here on the shirt, and it's also a bike brand, which is vintage. This is late 90s, I believe. And the shirt is single stitch, which is, or it's actually double stitch, I'm sorry, but it has this Little League patch on it, which is pretty cool. I think someone added that to the shirt. It wasn't originally on there, but someone probably was a Little League coach, and the team name was Braves, and they had that shirt. So, really cool shirt. I'll probably list that for $25, something like that. This is another bread and butter item, these Adidas Mesh Climalite Climaproof shirts. I sell these all day for 10 to 15 bucks. And it has one little fabric snag right there, but other than that, it's really clean. Just an easy item to pick up for less than $1 and resell for $10 to $15. Here's another Mickey shirt right here. This is a girl shirt, and it's just the rounded on the bottom, which is kind of cool. It's all over graphic, and then on the back it says, "Oh boy!" So this is a size small. I'll probably list this for 12 to 15 bucks. All right, moving into a couple of sweaters. I thought this one was pretty cool. This is on a jersey, Super Sweat, so I know that this is early 90s. And also, it says 93 right here. So I love when I can date stuff because it proves how old and authentic it is and how much it stood the test of time. This thing is super clean, and it's obviously sea lions. So someone who loves sea lions or aquatics will buy that. I'll probably list it for 30 bucks. One of my favorite finds was this 2003-2004 tour Sesame Street sweatshirt. This is on Champion, and you can see it's got the Champion tag right there, which is really cool, and the Champion tag stitched in the collar right there, which is really nice. These are all embroidered, these Sesame Street characters. It's very cool, and I didn't see any like it. I'm probably going to list this for somewhere between 50 and 60 bucks. And see what happens. Another Disney classic in Florida. These are so easy to pick up. This is Three Princesses on the Disney authentic tag right here. This says Disney Store, so I'm not sure where this came from actually. It's a Disney Store exclusive, so I think it's a little bit older because Disney Store is actually not even around anymore. Most of them closed. They were in like malls, shopping malls and stuff, and they're not really around anymore. So not 100% sure, but I'll probably list that for like 20 bucks. Again, Disney, Ariel, Little Mermaid. This is like a, like that fleece throw blanket material that people buy for their couches and stuff, for little blankets. Really soft, and this says, "We mermaid for each other." So somebody who likes Ariel, Little Mermaid will buy this. I'll probably list it for somewhere between 15 to 20 bucks because it's a little bit more of a tougher sell because of the words that are on it. Here's another Little Mermaid action right here. This is a Little Mermaid tank top. Whoops, can't see it. It would help if I showed it to you, right? Here's a Little Mermaid. It says "Part of Your World" on the front, and then it's got Ursula on the back. So I've actually sold a couple of these all over tank tops like this in Bambi and Cinderella, and I think one other. And they're averaging about 15 bucks, but this thing is so lightweight. This is like 3 ounces. So even if I offer free shipping, this will cost me about $3.22 to ship, and I'll probably list it for like 15 bucks. I found this pretty cool House of Blues long sleeve shirt with text and graphic on the sides of the sleeves here. No tag on it, so I'll have to take measurements, but it's estimated to be about a medium. It's shrunken a lot, so it'll probably fit a small, but just a really cool graphic, and it's definitely older. I can tell by the type of stitching that's on it and how faded it is. It's definitely a little bit older. So I'll probably list that for like 20, 25 bucks. Now this one, I can't endorse, but I found this single stitch dollhouse shirt from Orlando. This, I believe, is a strip club. I don't know, I've never been, but, and it says just do me on the back instead of just do it. But this kind, and it's single stitch if I didn't say that, but some of this stuff has like really big cult followings for people who like vintage, I don't even know what it's called, not Americana, but like things that have been around for a really long time, especially from Orlando. So this is like flash dancers and stuff, and it's got a little bit of paint on it. I'll list it for like 20 bucks. Maybe more, I'll have to do some more research. This one I don't know anything about, but I thought it was pretty cool. The graphic is on the back here. It says, the original 6 Zambonis, Montreal, Toronto, Boston, Chicago, New York, and Detroit. It's not single stitch, but it's definitely a little bit older. It's got the tag on it for the company Zamboni. So I have to do a little more research on this, but my guess is it's probably like a $20 shirt. Moving into most of my vintage finds for the day, I found this 1996 Hicksville Fire Department shirt, and this is like a parade and drill. Huge text on the back, printed on Fruit of the Loom, and this is single stitch. So anybody who likes vintage stuff, or likes the fire department, or works for the fire department, or likes New York, this can sell to a pretty big crowd, so I'll probably list that for like $24.99. This is a cool tank top that I found that's definitely older, something in the 90s, and it says Miracles in the Making. I don't know if this is like a missions thing or a church group or what this was, but I just thought it was a pretty cool graphic. Somebody that likes this kind of colors, like the early 90s, you know, with something more positive on it, this should sell pretty well. I'll probably list this for like $19.99, or since the date says 1995, I might just be a little pretentious and put $19.95 as the price. Next is a classic Phineas and Ferb shirt. I looked up comps on these and I couldn't find anything that had Phineas and Ferb on it. It was mostly like the Doctor or the Perry the Platypus shirts. So I'm going to list this really high at $49.99 and see what happens. You'd never know. Okay, this isn't vintage. I forgot this was in here. Just a classic athletic Patagonia shirt. This is a V-neck women's shirt. Super clean, especially for white, no rips or stains. This is easily a $20 to $25 shirt. Next, another one of my favorite finds of the day is this vintage 1997 Castlevania shirt. These are selling for $49.99, people. So even though it's a little cracked and a little faded, don't be afraid to pick this stuff up, even if you don't know anything about it. Anything in the 90s sells. This even has a little hole at the bottom, and I guarantee you I'll sell this for at least 35 bucks. I found this really cool Korea Olympic shirt from 1988. Single stitch, paper thin, super lightweight. This is probably less than 3 ounces, honestly. And this is from, again, the Olympics in Korea here. And it says, Games of the blank Olympiad Seoul 1988. So this was like a celebratory shirt. And it's a large, and the tag is super old. So I'll probably list that really high too, like $49.99 or maybe even higher. There wasn't anything like it. So next I'm going to stand up for this one because it's so big. Halloween is right around the corner as well, so I picked this up. It is just a really big shirt, but skulls and stuff like this actually sells really well. And it says Happy Halloween on the tag, so I just thought that was kind of cool. And the graphic is really clean, nothing on the back, but just a big skull on the front, big skeleton head. I should do really well with this. I'll probably list it for $29.99 and see what happens. If I don't sell it a week or so before Halloween, I'll lower the price, but I think I'll get 30 bucks for it. Last in the clothing is this vintage Conway Twitty shirt. Now, I don't know anything about this guy other than looking him up, and I'm sorry for all you country music fans that now hate me, but this is actually either from the late 70s or early 80s, I believe. It's single stitch on a baseball tee. Some Conway Twitty shirts are selling anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks, and but they have his face on it. I did not see any that are more simplistic like this that have just the name on the Henley. So I'm probably going to list this really high for like 150 and see if I get any offers. I might run this one as a 7-day auction and see if I get any hits that way. And just really old, again, paper thin. This thing weighs nothing. It's maybe 5 ounces. And I'm really hoping to score big on that one. Last thing I want to show you guys is these Adidas shoes. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Drew_thrifts and flips, I picked up these Adidas high tops at the bins, and they are looking a lot better. They were super dirty when I picked them up, and I posted a time-lapse video of me cleaning them, and so far this is the result. So they're coming out pretty clean. I still have a little bit left to do on them. I soaked the shoelaces in some OxyClean, and they came out really nice. And I just got to polish these up. Let them sit in the sun a little bit longer with some whitening solution on them. But these should do really well. They're almost like never worn, which is crazy. I don't know how they got so dirty, but I'm hoping to get somewhere between $120 to $300 for these shoes. Someone messaged me on Instagram and said they sold a pair similar to this for like $295. So not the exact same model, but very similar. So I'm gonna list mine high and be optimistic. So that's all the stuff that I found at the bins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like vintage clothing, smash that thumbs up button for me. Leave a comment down below what you thought my coolest item of the day was. I think I should make over $500 on everything that I got here easily, and I paid, like I said, about 32 bucks. So make sure to subscribe to the Profit Monsters family if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you if you are. I appreciate the support. It means everything to me. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, money!